Real deal. What's the word, man? Today I got a special real deal video for y'all, man. So look, apparently Tommy G, he did a little video with the most wanted drivers in the world. I don't know. Let me see if it's the world. Nope, it's in New York. You know what I'm saying? New York got them crazy drivers, man. I be on TikTok, I be on Instagram, I be seeing them. New York got the crash out drivers. They can slide, but they be crashing out while sliding. So we gonna check it out, man. I'm not gonna yak too much about all of this. Let's get into the real deal video, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, roll to 5K, then 10K, then 100K, then a million. Let's get into it.
Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy.
He nervous.
Come on. Hey. How many police chases do you think you've been in?
He nervous.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Hello, folks. I'm Tommy G, the most wanted drivers in New York.
In the Urus?
Please, bud.
They in the Urus?
Swim team, you already know what's going on. I love NYPD. Swim team, the dream team.
So buckle up, folks. This is gonna be a wild ride.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all name for sliding and y'all name swim, that's low-key a little hard. Swim, because you know how you, yeah, I like that. That's hard. I'm not gonna lie, they the swim team. I ain't gonna lie, me and all my St. Louis members, we the real deal team. I ain't trying to hear none of that. We still the real deal team. We get active in there. We be, y'all be swimming, we be hitting gas. I'm trying to think what we be saying, gang. What we be saying, real deal. If y'all from St. Louis, y'all know what we be saying. We be playing traffic. Like, I don't know. But yeah, y'all not like us. I ain't gonna fake it. We'll fuck y'all. I don't know. They be crashing.
One day in the safety of my home in Milwaukee, I started to get bombarded by DMs imploring me to explore these two drivers named Squeeze Benz and Where's 981. When I looked at their pages, their driving shocked me. I would describe their videos as daring, dangerous, and reckless. I'm fascinated by the human desire to push limits.
I seen him before in the BMW.
Go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the daredevils and outlaws of the world. Young men in particular love to do this in a variety of ways. Evel Knievel shot himself out of a cannon. Philip Petit tightrope walked across the Twin Towers. Alex Honnold climbed up cliffs without a rope, and fighter Darren Till cut weight until he went blind. The question that comes to mind when you look at this behavior is what compels someone to push themselves to such lengths and risk injury or death. In today's video, we investigate this daredevil behavior in the form of reckless drivers who are causing outrage and fascination across New York.
Police tried to pull over a car on West 38th Street and 7th Avenue. The driver sped off, slamming into cars, driving on the sidewalk, and even hitting a dining shed.
But there's a twist in the story, because these guys don't just risk their own necks in the stunts, they also risk the lives of innocent pedestrians and the law enforcement that chases them. These guys regularly go on police chases and evade police.
All right, Tommy G, we understand. We understand.
What do you think of that?
It's just dangerous. I think if the police go after them, it's a bit dangerous. Was everyone else at risk?
He's probably going 120, 130 right now. See how there's some close calls?
I feel like he thinks he's in a video game. That's tough to do.
Yeah, that's what it be. Niggas think they invincible in a video game. That what it be.
Me off. So I got kids that are on those roads too. When that guy hits one of my kids, he'll say, I don't know what happened.
I could tell this guy a million times, hey, you're gonna kill somebody on the road. He's gonna do it anyways. What do you think about that?
It makes me mad. I get it. All kids, they're bred to do that, right? But it's still,
hey, this is a very understanding mom, because you know what I'm saying, it's just some young people shit. Like, to drive fast and hit gaps, it's just young people shit. Like, that would it be. It really just be young people shit. It's fascinating, you know what I'm saying, that I can do this. But it gets to the point where you got to think, like, do I have to do this every time I get in the car? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm a slider. Like, I ain't going to fake it. I got it to the max. Like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Real players fucked up. I didn't fucked up a couple times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I tell you max, like, I can tell you motherfuckers, they got it to the max. Like, max. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for real, now that I, you know what I'm saying? As in life, you just experience a lot of life. And once you experience life, it's like, once you experience so much of life, it's like, do I really have to do this? You know what I'm saying? Every time? Like, is it really necessary for me to do this every time? You know what I'm saying? I've just been chilling out. Like, the older I've been getting, I've just been chilling. And it's just been getting to the point where I'm just getting super damn chill. Like, I don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all got to get to the point where, I mean, I know y'all young, y'all kids, you know what I'm saying, that y'all love the thrill. Like, you know, I say you hitting gaps and you just like that, and you know what I'm saying, you could do anything behind the, like, you know what I'm saying, behind the wheel because you just in control of your car. It's like, y'all got to get to the point where, I mean, I know y'all young, y'all kids, you know what I'm saying, that y'all love the thrill. Like, you know what I'm saying, you hitting gaps and you just like that, and you know what I'm saying, you could do anything behind the, like, you know what I'm saying, behind the wheel because you just in control of your car. it feel good. It's an adrenaline rush. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you cold, like it's an adrenaline rush. But at the same time, it's just not necessary every time you get in the car, and it's just not necessary in general, because it's like she said, it's people on the road that can't drive. Say for instance her, she probably can't drive, and she probably got kids in the car, and you hit a gap and she trying to get over and don't see you because she can't drive. It can cause an accident. So it's really anything that can happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really anything. More than likely you're gonna say, oh, I got the wheel, I know what I'm saying, I know where I'm going, my car, she get up, I'm gonna bounce. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Like, if God wants something, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If God wants something to be, you know what I'm saying, happen, it's gonna happen. Like, if it's written in the book that it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So y'all just gotta be careful of where y'all surroundings, because people cannot drive. That's all I gotta say. My bad. I just yapped. I ain't gonna lie, I just yapped. I'm sorry, gang. I just yapped. But it's all great because we real deal.
This guy's gotten away from not only multiple police, but also helicopters.
Oh, they shook the bird. Oh, they nice. They shook the bird.
What's your reaction on that?
I believe it. I just feel like it's really selfish. I feel like he should get his license taken away for some period of time and probably have to go through safe driving classes, maybe talk to people who are victims of people that drive like him.
I think it should be commensurate with like attempted manslaughter or something like. I mean, that's in effect you're putting people at risk intentionally when you go a certain speed over the speed limit.
If you were his mother or father, what would you tell him?
That he's a selfish idiot. One of these days, somebody is gonna get in his way and that person's gonna end up dead, or many people are gonna end up dead. And if he ends up dead, that's his consequence for what he does, but nobody else deserves to have that kind of risk. It's no different than someone who's really drunk getting behind the wheel of a car and driving when they have no control. I mean, your car is actually like a weapon of mass destruction. It has to be handled.
He cold. I seen this dude before.
Worse than being drunk and getting behind the wheel, because you're actively making the choice to put other people's lives at risk.
The steepest price that gets paid is not the person driving the car. I mean, someone's going to end up dying, and that'll be that.
That can ruin hundreds of people's lives. Like,
okay. I'm not trying to hear about this dumb shit. I understand about all of this. You know what I'm saying? We just had a conversation about it. We just had a good conversation about it, and we finna link up. Yeah.
Dude, what the f is this, Batman, dude? On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It started like about a year ago. I got my first
Benz. He white too. Look at his wrist. He white too. He got it. He got it to the max.
I always did like little driving videos, and I never really took it to nothing. And then my boy started saying like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know, that's just how it started.
I'm curious, like, you have a Lamborghini, at one point a Mercedes-Benz. I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on tour?
Oh, this the dude with the Mercedes-Benz. Oh, I know who this is. He nice. He used to be in the he'll be on TikTok, and he'll put the camera in the back seat, and he'll be taking them like taking them like doing crazy shit. I seen this dude before. He nice. He nice.
You guys getting your own car.
He nice, but he crazy. Like, they be so nice that it's crazy. Like, what they be doing. Like, they be so nice, but it's like, damn, bro, you cutting it real close. Like, I'll be crashing out. Like,
tell me about that.
I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm street best.
Did you ever get blown up by the tour people asking what the hell happened?
They do ask, and then like I kind of just like, you know, I'm just driving the car, you know what I mean?
You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that?
I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out, and I used to just bug out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me and they crash.
How fast do you go?
I mean, there's been a video on blog where I've gone one-handed 210 miles an hour.
Filming with one hand, driving with the other, 210 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did that scare you?
Not really, just to build up a tolerance of just speed.
Do you feel like the police watch your Instagram?
100%, they do.
Let's pop in the car and keep the conversation going.
Okay. Oh, he nice for sure.
Normally out compared to like, am I in the high end of
the high end, but
that's okay. Does your mom worry about you?
Of course. I told her she don't even want to hear the things that I'm doing. She be getting scared because she know I be doing shit, like, you know what I mean?
Do you know any friends that have gotten really hurt or died doing this?
My boy, he was racing and he macked up and he hit his head, and his head like split open a little bit. He needed stitches, but like other than that, nothing's ever happened.
Tell me about the camera system in New York. How hard is it to evade capture or awareness of the police?
Super easy. A lot of people like they be doing crimes with their plates on. Like, I mean, if I go and run from a cop, I'm gonna make sure I either have altered plates or no plates at all.
New York City is home to one of the most advanced camera surveillance networks on the planet. An Amnesty International project identified that there are more than 25,000 public and private cameras at traffic intersections across the city. This camera technology can capture faces and other details from up to 400 feet away. This infrastructure isn't cheap either. This camera technology, combined with cell phone tracking tools, spyware, and facial recognition, racked up nearly $3 billion.
Oh, damn. They spent $3 billion on something. Y'all niggas in New York, y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. It's straight cooked for y'all. Y'all niggas is cooked. Y'all cut. Y'all slimed out. Like, y'all done. Don't do no crime in New York, nigga. Get caught. Get caught. Everything can be used. They basically saying they got guys out off of Fast and Furious when you can see anything and anywhere. That's basically what they said. They tapped all the phones. They tapped all the ATMs. They tapped all the cameras. They got it all. So if you in New York, don't do no crime. I know y'all watch me. I love my New York people. I'm gonna come out there one day. I swear. I want to come out there and see all y'all from New York. But hey, be cautious because they watching for sure. $3 billion, that's a lot of money.
From 2007 to 2019. When street racers run rampant in the city, it's easy for governments to make the argument to increase the surveillance in order to shut down this reckless and deadly behavior. However, this same technology can also be used to capture the profiles of millions of civilians on a daily basis, something that is currently happening in China and that many Americans are afraid of. As technology such as AI facial recognition and high-def cameras increase in quality, this is a challenge we are going to have to wrestle with to ensure the very tech that can help keep us safe also doesn't grow too powerful to infringe upon our freedoms.
What are the different penalties for if you got caught doing what we were doing?
Jail time. I'm running red lights. I'm doing more than triple the speed limit, double the speed limit. This is a lot of tickets to it.
You did a video in Times Square recently, right?
Yeah.
I send it back for all my insecurities. Maybe like some work will probably clean it back. Maybe make you top.
Nah, squeeze code. Like look, I seen this video so many times. Squeeze is cold. Like you can get through anything.
It
like
only
look at the
takes
drift.
one mistake to permanently change or destroy somebody's life.
I do understand that. It's just like we were also like it was a lot of people. 12 o'clock in the morning. You seen in the video like I stopped, looked around, made sure there was nobody, and started doing donuts. And then when I was running the red lights, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key bugging. I low-key know how to run red lights. I've been chased by Mac cops.
Man, it's getting to a point like where you know how to run red lights. I understand what he mean. I mean, no, I don't run red lights. Damn. I ain't no. I know what y'all thinking. Q, you run red? No, I don't run red lights. I swear. But it get to a point where he think that he done, you know what I'm saying, he done been in this situation so many times. When he run red lights, as soon as before he get to the red light, he looking back and forth, you know what I'm saying, to make sure, you know what I'm saying. And if it is something coming, the maneuver, either you hit the gas extra hard or you pump brake, swerve over and then hit the, you know what I'm saying. It's different levels to it, you know what I'm saying. There's different levels to it, you know what I'm saying, knowing how to control your car. And I'm telling y'all 100%, I don't run red lights, you know what I'm saying, 100%. I don't run red lights, but this guy is a professional. Like he said, he is a professional. No cap. This is a professional.
Blow the red lights, doing shit.
And the drive with gloves on is crazy. Like I never drove with gloves on. Driving with gloves on is insane.
No, I'm not gonna
they never do that with gloves on.
What is your strategy in getting away from police?
Hopping on the highway. These cops, like, they're not.
Yeah, you hop on the E-way so
a lot of real rookie cops now. A bunch of rookie cops, and these guys do not know how to drive on the highway.
Let's talk about how drivers like Ben's can evade detection for so long. They do so by altering or covering up their license plates so the car cannot be tracked by police or the traffic cameras. Cars with this modification have been nicknamed ghost cars. Last month, a joint task force was launched between
New York box in St. Louis. That's a box.
New York Mayor Eric Adams, the NYPD, and the MTA to crack down on the issue of ghost cars. In their first day alone, they impounded 73 cars, issued 282 court summons, and made 8 arrests. And I noticed the same thing back home in Milwaukee. The guys running through the red lights, driving the stolen cars, and driving aggressively, most of them do not have license plates.
What's the longest police chase you've been in?
30 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's a pretty long chase. How many guys do you think were chasing you at one time?
I had to do like 3, 4, but the main thing was the helicopter. Those are really hard to get away from. Luckily it was late night. I was was in the Porsche, and that shit does 210 miles an hour. So I just hopped in the highway, you know what I mean? The helicopter can only go so fast.
You go faster than the helicopter?
Yeah, they only like top out like 150, 140.
You crash into somebody, they get paralyzed, they die. Do you think you deserve to go to prison?
Yes. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be put into prison for life. If I kill somebody, that's somebody's life. Like, that's somebody's mother, brother, cousin, whatever the case is. If somebody crashed into my mom in her car and they killed her, I'd want them to go to jail. You know what I mean? Maybe not for life, but just enough to get it in their head, like, you know?
What makes taking these risks worth?
That's crazy that he knows this, because you know what I'm saying, after you've been driving for so long, but you get to a point where like, okay, I understand, like, you know what I'm saying, if I take this risk, something bad can happen. And you know what I'm saying, even though I know I'm cold 99.9% of the time, you know what I'm saying, I might be good, but it's that 1.1% that I could, you know what I'm saying, something could go bad. You accepting that risk and okay with going to jail if that happens, you know what I'm saying, or understanding that you just okay with it, that's the problem. People too okay with the consequences. That's what it is. People too okay with the consequences. If it was like, all right, look, you do some dumbass shit, you go to the military for 5 years minimum, then you're gonna be hurt as shit, because you in Iraq now, like they shipping you over across the borders, they trying to get you in the Red Sea so you can bomb some ships, you know what I'm saying, they give you a meal, you know what I'm saying, then what you gonna do? You're gonna be sick as hell on the front lines, about to get your head blown off. You know what I'm saying? So I think the punishment is just not severe enough. I'm not gonna lie, niggas don't care no more.
I see them as like, you know, me just everyday driving.
You say you've been driving since you were 9?
But they use jail now as like money making, so that's why they don't want to send them to the military, because they can't make money off of them in the military. They can make money off of them in the, I mean, you probably could make money off of them in the military, but they make more money off of them in jails.
Years old.
My dad used to give me his car. You know, I used to sit on his lap when I was like 7. He used to give me the steering wheel, that, and then, you know, I hit 9. He used to send me, yo, go to AutoZone real quick. I used to go to AutoZone, Home Depot, whatever the cases. With 13, I used to start picking up my boys, and that's when I started really like
this is cruising right here. This right here is cruising.
What the fuck? Okay, easy, Tiger, easy.
Nah, this is sliding. This right here is sliding.
Come on. Hey.
This is on some chill shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not trying to go too crazy.
That motherfucking made me.
Imagine me doing that.
At 100?
Yeah, that's really nothing.
How many?
Yeah, that was really nothing.
More than my hand. There's been so many times where like the boys just get behind us and they start chasing. Or like it's not really chases to us. You know, they back off.
Do you think you're the most wanted driver in New York?
Between me and Where's 981, like Where's 981 low-key died down, I feel like I've taken over that spot, so yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of young men that watch your content. What do you think about kids that want to go try and replicate this, copy this?
From Squeeze Benz himself, do not come try this.
This is something that you can get paralyzed, you could die. I don't drive like this, you shouldn't. Some people in this game take lots of risks, and Squeeze is one of those guys, but highly advise never to do this. How sophisticated is the camera system in New York?
It's getting more sophisticated now to where, like, you know, it take them probably 2-3 days to really find where you was at, you know what I mean?
How do you stash your vehicle so that the police don't trace you to your house?
I pay for a garage, I have other parking garages where I park my car.
So just like a drug dealer has trap houses, you have different...
I have trap houses, yeah.
We go, are you nervous at all?
I'm f***ing nervous.
The boys are right here.
He's trying to get in the speed, look.
But how do you know he was about to get out of his vehicle and you weren't just about to smash him as he opened up his door?
I would have fucking nah, chill.
Why do you think this is something that young men do?
He tripping. He talking about nah, chill.
Let's talk about brain development in young men. The male brain does not fully mature until about 25, so their prefrontal cortex that assesses risk is not fully developed yet, which helps to explain the risky behavior we see in this segment of the population. There's a name for this: young male syndrome. This sometimes short-sighted behavior is hypothesized to have provided an evolutionary advantage. A 2001
Squeezing a Porsche was dangerous. Squeezing a Porsche, y'all don't know squeezing a Porsche. Squeezing a Porsche was dangerous. I seen so many squeeze videos in a Porsche, bro. That nigga just, hey, he was getting, when I say he was getting through everything in that Porsche, he was getting through everything. He got a Urus now.
University of Liverpool study found that females prefer brave males who take risks to the ones that do not. And if we go back thousands of years to being hunter-gatherers on the savannah, this preference makes sense, as a female would want the male that fends off the lion or stands to fight when another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chases and drifting through Times Square.
What's the craziest getaway story you have?
That'd be the one with the helicopter. I pulled up on the highway showing the charge. He was about to pull someone over, so I got behind him, I started playing with him, and I was recording. I got away, obviously. A week later, I started getting chased by 2-3 black Chargers. I'm looking up, and I see the helicopter above me, and I'm like, oh no. It was only like my second ever helicopter chase, so my heart was bumping. I'm not knowing how hard these guys are gonna go for me right now. They're gonna set a roadblock up, something, you know what I mean? But thank God that wasn't the case.
Like a spike strip.
That's never happened to me. I don't need to give these niggas advice, but like, I don't know, why don't you use spike strips?
Is it hard for you not to be going fast right now?
He said, I don't want to give these niggas advice, but I don't know why they don't use spike strips. In St. Louis, they do spike your ass. St. Louis will go up 20 blocks ahead just to spike your ass, just for an officer to be sitting behind a light pole and spike your ass. They be trying to get you in St. Louis, bro. They do not go for that. They be spiking shit. But I guess that's because New York, you spike somebody, you spiking 10 other people because it's so small. I mean, like, you know, shit's so close together.
If New York really wanted to step their game up, they should put a place where people can do this and have fun in a safe environment. If you give us a spot, we're gonna use it.
How long do you see yourself?
Yeah, nah. Give niggas like a spot to go, like play traffic, like see who the best traffic player is. Oh my God, that motherfucker thump. That motherfucker thump every straight competitions. Oh my God, I might set something up like that in the future. Don't take my idea. I know y'all watching this. I'm not editing this video, so I'm only gonna edit the front part. So just know this is my idea. If you see somebody did it, I'm the one that did it first. REALDEALQ stepped it first. He gonna make a speedway for people who want to play traffic. But I'm not condoning none of this. But people that want to do it need their own shit. Just like NASCAR. It's like NASCAR.
How often do you drive reckless?
It's every day, but to a limit.
Let's talk about reckless driving
like, it's
in the
like,
United States.
just get a
in
habit. I don't know.
There were 6 million car crashes and 39,500 of them were fatal. A survey by the insurance company Nationwide found that 47% of Gen Z reported driving faster.
Yeah, Gen Z got all the sliders. Gen Z got all the sliders. I don't care if you minimal X nigga. Gen Z. Wait, is we? Yeah, we Z. All you niggas right here, y'all not fucking with us. Gen Z got all the sliders. You put Gen Z in traffic, you put all of these niggas in traffic, we making y'all rap, no doubt.
Limit and 34% of
that's not a good thing. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I don't slide. I drive regular. I drive the speed limit. I stop at stop signs. I stop at red lights when I'm about to turn right. Even when I'm about to turn right, I stop and then I go. You know what I'm saying? So don't. You know what I'm saying?
Chatting while driving. Actions like this help contribute to car crashes being the leading cause of death for American teenagers. Another concerning fact is the amount of pedestrians killed by reckless driving. In 2022, there were 7,500 deaths in this manner. In New York, vehicular manslaughter is a felony that carries a steep sentence of up to 15 years.
We took 2 Polaroids, they're fresh off the press, still developing. We're gonna put them in 2 random people that buy merch in the next 48 hours. 2 people will get Squeeze Ben's Tommy G Polaroid photos. RIP Mainstream Media, Big Dog's Gotta Eat. Hope to send this to you.
Available on Patreon only are the wild and extended cut versions of the interviews with Squeeze Benz, including one right after he got finished with a helicopter chase, extended cut interview with Swim Team, and more. This is some good shit. Patreon.
They got a group called Swim Team. That's hard. I'm not gonna lie. They need to give people like a place.
We find ourselves in another
like,
parking garage meeting with New York driver Where's 981 and his crew, the Swim Team. Swimming refers to the driving technique where they cut up, weaving in and out of traffic to get where they want to go. They've gained a lot of notoriety online, and I wanted to talk to them to learn more about it.
The faster you go and the more dangerous you drive, the more views you get.
Oh, he got it.
Alright guys, you're pulling up to meet the Swim Team. You're one of the groups of the drivers.
Damn, so whatchamacallit rock solo. Squeeze rock solo. He don't even play like that. Squeeze like, nah, y'all niggas, I ain't fucking with nobody, bro. Y'all gonna get me caught up.
You guys call yourself Swim Team?
This is how it started. Like, they call me float. It used to be called float apostle. So like, I guess it's like a teacher. I would teach you how to float, and then it just turned into like, you know, we started cutting up and stuff. It was almost like we were swimming through traffic, and they'll call me.
That's what we call it. That's what we call it. Slide. We call it slide. That's what we call it. When you be like, what's up? You trying to slide? We like, you know what I'm saying? Slide. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't like, they be saying swim. They said float, nigga. We say slide. I ain't gonna fake it. I said float before, but yeah, slide. That would have called. It's called slide.
Michael Phelps. So
St. Louis, you call it slide.
How fast do you go sometimes?
I'm hitting 150 every day. It's easy to hit 150, bro. Like, it's triple digits no matter what. Your 50, 60 miles an hour is my 100.
Have you had any near misses?
Yeah, of course. People come to me like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I'm not going to try and teach you how to do it because of the simple fact that
you're not going to be able to.
Thank you that I have not hurt anybody. It's like shooting a gun in an open field. Like, anybody can get hit with a straight bullet.
If you hit somebody and they get really injured or die, what should be the punishment you think?
I'm going to jail 1,000%.
Yeah, it's worth it. Why?
It's not worth it. That's the thing. I can't justify.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Every person that's a slider, that's a real slider, they gonna tell you it's not worth it. I don't know why I do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not me personally. I don't do it, but they don't know why they do it. Like they don't know. They think it's just like, I don't know. It's like an adrenaline rush. Like I don't know. Like it's something about it that just makes it so fun. Like I don't know. That's
What's
what
it like
think.
being in a high-speed chase?
Your first time, it feels crazy, bro. Like you're like you're scared to go home some way, somehow. You make it home. You have a little bit of a tough night of sleep that first night, and then you make it to the second night, you make it to the next night, they never come. After that, you get numb to it, you know?
What are the laws in New York for chasing people? Because I know in Milwaukee, oftentimes they don't chase you at a certain speed because they know it results in civilian deaths a lot of times when the chase happens.
It depends on the cop, honestly. I've seen cops where one of my boys, this dude going off-road in New York, and the cops following him off the road. It just takes that one, you know, that one cop that's just ready to be like, all right, I'm coming.
Yeah, but like they free.
What does your mom think?
It just depends on the cops. If they want you, they want you. If they don't care for real, they not gonna keep.
I bring my mom to work. She's going 150. She didn't get scared. In her eyes, she knows I'm a good driver. Like, she got mother's prayers, of course. She's gonna always pray for me, make sure everything works out every single time, but she's not too stressed.
You created some.
He got an M3. Oh, he got an M3.
Right, floating, swimming, and then we're like, why does that sound kind of nice?
So I'm here with.
Reaper Operators, 250, where's on A1? Oh.
And I'm Tommy G, allegedly.
They hopping in the M3 ski.
Who out of this group is the high-speed specialist?
This nigga right here is like nasty on the track. This nigga right here, he's just nasty on the road. He can slide, drift, go fast.
What's the fastest you guys have ever gone in a car before?
170?
170?
Yeah, 183. 192.
That's life or death speed. What makes it worth it for you to put yourself in that position where you could go to the afterlife if you're not careful?
For a rush, man. You're not gonna rush. I'm not driving my car, bro. I just drive it to have fun, bro. If I die, I die. And I'm not living life.
That's what it be. They don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't understand because it ain't happened to them yet. If it happened to you, you gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They think they invincible, bro. That's the problem, bro. People just think they invincible. I thought I was invincible at one point in time too, bro. People really think they invincible, bro. That's what life will really show you, like how invincible you are. Ain't nobody invincible.
I never like hopped in a car and went that fast off rip. It's kind of like I got used to it slowly, you know, building up like a tolerance to speed. If you're watching this and you're a driver, then you know what I mean when you feel the rear wheels through the seat of the car.
You're super in tune and in touch. It's almost like
but
the car.
He's a driver. He's a driver. So look, let me explain that to y'all. It's like he say when you feel the rear wheels in the seat, like, you know what I'm saying, like you feel like what he really means is like, you know, in Avatar when they got the when they about to fly on the back of the little pterodactyl and they put their hair and they like attach it, like, you know what I'm saying, on some like all the nerves connect type shit. Like that's what it'd be like. It'd be like you can feel everything in the car throughout your whole body. Like your body is the car. Like it's an extension. Oh look, it's it right there. It's an extension of your body. Like your whole body feels the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you running the track meet. Like, ooh, I'm dipping through him. Ooh, I'm dipping through him. Like it's like you running the track meet.
There's an extension.
But it's not like it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the type of control you got. But it's not smart to do. It's not worth it. It's not smart. I don't do it. People should not do it. And if you go do it, they should make a place for it for you to do it. If you want to risk your life, go risk your life. People should do what they be able to do what they want to do.
The steering wheel, the audio cues,
some people live for this.
Your tires are squealing. You have so many cues in it, and it's really up to you to take all that sensory input and be able to like
maneuver.
Properly. It's like we're not trying to do this shit forever. Like we genuinely want to hop on the track, just go crazy. It's just a track right now. It's expensive and people.
Yeah.
Do you guys know anyone?
Yeah,
that
people that drive like that. We really want to get on the track and show how cold motherfuckers really is. Because these little dudes like doing this, like they really got a natural talent for driving. They really better than some of these NASCAR drivers, but they just don't got no opportunity to show it. It's hard. It's just like I ain't gonna go there, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, but like, people, they should give these type of dudes right here, they should give them opportunities to get on the track, you know what I'm saying, get them like, it should be a place where you can go to try out for stuff like this. Like, I just don't think it's enough opportunities in the world, and there's so many more that could be given, but people do not give them because people want to hold everything in. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Gotten injured doing this?
Crash for sure, but nobody that's really crashed. No one ever crashed. If anybody were to seriously get hurt or crash or anything like that, I think it'll end it for everybody. I think we don't stop.
There's a risk of hurting someone that's completely innocent. Someone could be on their way to work. Someone could be going to pick up their kid from soccer practice. Like, how does that factor in your driving and what you think about when you drive?
I don't have to force nothing. If I get left, I get stuck. You know what I mean?
What does that mean when you get left?
If I'm following 91 or I'm following float and they think it's cut I can't take, I'm not taking it. When we swim for each other. We drive for each other. We don't drive for ourselves. I know exactly how each one of them drives and how I drive. So God forbid someone has to hard brake, the cars behind are already braking and looking for openings so we're not rear-ending each other.
Have you guys had any near misses?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Where he took a cut. Right after he took the cut, it was either I hit the cut or I'm gone.
Man, it was either you hit the cut or you go.
We have insurance on our cars, we pay for our cars. Like, people think, oh, it's daddy's money. Like, that should be pissing me off, bro, because I did work hard as for this shit, bro.
Do you guys' moms know about this?
She knows, and she tells me every day to stop. And I tell her, look, I'm trying. We have a brand swim team, right?
Yeah, they trying to build their brand.
24/7, bro. Like, we got a 5M service coming up, a Settle Course service coming up, and honestly, like, we see the community, we see the love people you guys are giving us, and we're not gonna take this and just, throw it all away. It's like one of those stories we're trying to create where the bad guy kind of wins.
What do you say to the people that are like super pissed when they see what you do? They're like, that's reckless, it's selfish, it's dangerous, people could die. What do you say to those type of folks?
Honestly, bro, you're right. I agree with them, bro. I don't even argue with them. I don't argue with them, bro. I don't argue with them either. When people look at accidents and they see like us cutting up and like racing through traffic, doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff, they see it as not precise. Like, they're thinking like we're just out there and we're trying to crash. We're not trying to crash. If anything, I would argue that when we're on the road, we're actually paying attention to the road.
Man, when you slide it, or you know what I'm saying, when they sliding, they doing like it's your senses are all heightened because you know what I'm saying, you're sliding, like, you know what I'm saying, like you like, I don't know, I think people that slide drive better than people who drive regular. Like, people who slide, 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna get in an accident. If people who drive regular, like, if everybody slid, there would be no accidents unless you just couldn't drive. Like, cause it's like your senses are heightened. It's like, it seems like people who drive regular are more careless and quick to just jump over and do something, when somebody else who's sliding, they're paying attention more to, like, okay, maybe I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Anyone else on the road. Or another thing is drinking and driving. And like, we don't ever be under the influence ever.
Ever.
And I'm proud to say that.
Ever.
Tell me what's going through your head in the police chase. How do you get away? What are you thinking about? Are you trying to go a few streets then take an exit? Do you got a hideout? Like, how do you evade police in this type of situation?
Hold on, don't give out too much sauce.
Man, they had to tell the whole
There's people that
car.
might watch what you do and wonder how the police have not caught you yet. What is your answer?
I mean, truly, the way that we don't get caught is to stop being dickheads. New York has no chase policy. I can say this because I've been in, like, at least in swim, at least, I got into the most count chases, right? And I'm not saying it's like that, I got the worst luck, bro. Honestly, got the worst luck of it.
I wanted to know what the legal perspective was on what swim team, squeeze bends, and all these other New York drivers were doing. What were the legal ramifications? How much jail time could they face? And why is it that they were so brazen about continually doing this? I talked to my guy Nate the lawyer to figure out more about this. He's a lawyer that runs a YouTube channel and breaks things down regularly. This is what he had to say.
My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor and a former law school professor. And what you've just seen on screen is known as reckless driving. In the state of New York, you could serve up to a year in prison if you recklessly drive. Reckless driving in New York is simple. It's if you drive in a manner that, quote, unreasonably interferes with the free and proper use of the public highways or unreasonably endangers users of the public highway. Reckless driving is prohibited. Every person violating this provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, meaning you can serve up to a year in jail. If someone is injured or killed during the act of reckless driving, you could find yourself facing some serious charges.
Dangerous and
okay, we kind of get we get the picture. This video is long as shit. Hold on, let me go back to see what they talking about last. Look, and I'm out.
So when I started, I used to get super nervous, especially when I used to run. And the reason I started running is not because I don't like cops. It's simply because like it got to a point where I couldn't afford the tickets anymore. Because I was getting singled out for no reason. The speed limit is 50, right? So I would be on the Bell Parkway and I'm going 70, 75. I'm doing the same speed everyone else is doing. However, when the state trooper sees everyone else and me, they single me out because I'm in a white Porsche. So then they think I can afford the ticket, but in the beginning I could, but then that shit started stacking up. And if you're gonna say, oh, then just don't speed, I wasn't speeding. I was just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right? And then I just started running one day because I just couldn't afford the tickets anymore. And then it just started from there. I was super nervous at first. You gotta count lawyer fees too. After the first time, I only got nervous one more time after that. That was only because I got kicked out of the hotel.
How many people were after you?
Dude, the inmate up there, he's sliding.
15?
That inmate slide. But yeah, y'all, we done with this video. But yeah, y'all, we done with that video, man. That video was crazy. Them dudes got it. Them was 10 out of 10 professional drivers. Like I said, it should be a speedway. I said a lot in there. It should be a speedway for people who want to do this, bro, because I think it's actually a talent to be able to do this, bro. A lot of people in the world cannot be able to do this. So, you know what I'm saying? People, everybody got their own little thing that makes them tick. The reason why they live, why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Adrenaline rush. So, people should be able to express what they want to do. This America is about, you know what I'm saying, freedom. Everybody should be able to do what they want to do, and which they do what they want to do. We should make specific places where you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't collide and clash. And now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna devise a plan. But yeah, y'all, if y'all like that Real Deal video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for post notifications so you know when I drop another Real Deal video. And I'm gonna catch y'all next Real Deal video, Real Deal gang. Let me get a thumbs